गुड मॉर्निंग फ्रेंड्स, आई एम भूपेश बंसल, डायरेक्टर आनंद प्रकाश एजुकेशनल एकेडमी और आपका मेंटर फिजिक्स के लिए। आनंद प्रकाश एजुकेशनल एकेडमी बिलासपुर स्थित एक उच्च स्तरीय कोचिंग सेंटर है जिसने आज तक बहुत ही अपनी फिजिकल क्लासेस के थ्रू बहुत ही IITians को, डॉक्टर्स को कोचिंग दी है, जो आज प्रतिभाशाली और काफ़ी सक्सेसफुल अपने प्रोफेशन में हो चुके हैं। अगर आप भी उन्हीं की तरह सक्सेसफुल होना चाहते हैं, अपने गोल्स को अचीव करना चाहते हैं, तो डेडिकेशन जो उनकी थी वो आप में भी होनी चाहिए। आवर मेंटरशिप इज़ ऑलवेज अवेलेबल विद यू, either through the YouTube channel or through our online classes or physical classes as and when they start. So in class 11th, we have seen the units, why units are important, what is the importance of SI units, what are fundamental or base units, and what are derived units. Today we are going to talk about one of the first units, which is length. Length is used to measure distance, and the SI unit is मीटर। नाउ हम लोग जब SI यूनिट की बात की थी तो हमने कहा था कि इजीली एसेसिबल होने चाहिए, डिराइवेबल होने चाहिए, डिपेंडेंसी किसी और दूसरी चीज़ों पे नहीं होनी चाहिए। नाउ व्हाट इज स्पीड ऑफ लाइट? व्हेन आई टॉक अबाउट स्पीड ऑफ लाइट, वी थिंक अबाउट the speed of light in vacuum. We have approximated it to approximately 3 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second. Actual value I have given it here, 299,792,458 meters per second. I'll still consider it as 3 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second. So, in 1 second, the light travels 3 into 10 to the power 8 meters. So, 1 meter will be traveled by 1 upon 3 into 10 to the power 8. So, light traveling, 1 meter is the length of the light it travels in 1 upon 3 to the power 3 into 10 to the power 8 seconds. And this is measurable. When we talk about time, how time is measured and how this time can be measured, this small time can be measured, we will be discussing over there. So, first thing is, what is length? Now, when we talk about length, there are other things. There are enormous range of lengths to be measured. We have to measure lengths which are of microscopic nature, like atom, molecules, and other things, which are of available objects, and third is far off objects. The objects which are available to us, we can use either a meter gauge or a meter tape or a meter gauge, whatever you can call it. But in case of meter gauge, the minimum count available is 1 millimeter. That means the minimum we can measure is 1 millimeter, although maximum we can measure can be 100 meters or multiple of 100 meters. We can use the tape, mark it again and go and measure more than 100 meters also. We can have a vernier caliper if we have to measure to the accuracy of 0.1 millimeter or with the least count of 0.1 millimeter. What is least count? We will be discussing it later. Or a screw gauge if we want even further lesser a value, that is 0.01 mm. That means all these objects which are available to us, if we have to measure their length, we can either use a meter gauge, a vernier caliper, or a screw gauge. But the thing is, these objects has to be available to us. Now coming on to the objects which are not available to us, but placed far off. Let us take the case of moon. Moon, if I had to measure a distance of moon from Earth, how I'll do the measurement of that distance? So let us start with far off objects. The microscopic objects maybe we will cover in our next video lecture. Today we will try to finish the far off objects. हम लोगों ने देखा है पैरालैक्स। लास्ट ईयर जब आपने फिजिक्स लैब में एक्सपेरिमेंट्स किए थे, एमीटर और वोल्टमीटर में काम किया था, तो आपने पैरालैक्स रिमूव करके रीडिंग्स ली थी। दैट मीन्स व्हाट यू हैव डन, देयर इज अ ग्लास स्ट्रिप बिलो द नीडल, you are looking at the needle and the image of the needle formed in that glass strip was removed. Then only you have taken the readings. That is called parallax removal. अगर आपने दूसरी जगह से कहीं से रीडिंग ली है तो आपको दो नीडल्स नज़र आते थे, एक नीडल जो ऊपर में था और दूसरा जो उसकी रिफ्लेक्शन ग्लास नीडल पे बनाता था. Similarly, if I take a pen like this and hold it in front of my eyes, close one of my eye, look at the pen and look at the wall in front of me. I point to one particular point on that wall. Now I close this eye, keep looking at the same point, I find the pen has shifted. This is because of parallax. The parallax has happened because of the distance between my two eyes. So friends, the principle of parallax is used to measure distance. Principle of parallax is used to measure the longer distances over a longer, like the distance of moon from earth, distance of sun from earth, distance of any observable planet or star in the galaxy. I can measure the distance. Now how that is done? Let us take the case of say one planet A. I am naming that planet as, this is a planet A, and this is the point I had to measure the distance from Earth. Now this is the surface of Earth. Here I keep one observatory. Here is the another observatory. Observatory is from where we monitor the astronomy. Astronomical planets we monitor from there. हम लोग वहाँ से चांद, तारे और उनकी अंदर होने वाली सारी गतिविधियों को मॉनिटर करते हैं. सो वी हैव टेलीस्कोप्स ओवर हियर which are placed vertically upwards. If I had to look at this, I had to tilt this vertically so that I point in this direction. This angle is known to me, let I call it theta 1. Similarly, if I had to look at from observatory B also, I had to tilt the telescope from observatory B also. Let me call it as theta 2. And this angle form theta is equal to theta 1 plus theta 2 in degrees. But when we talk about SI units, we talk about radians. So how to convert degrees into radians? We know 360 degrees makes 2 pi radians. So 2 pi upon 360 is equal to 1 degree is equal to 2 pi upon 360 radians. So if theta is the degrees, I can simply multiply it by theta. So this many radians is the angular displacement. अब क्योंकि ये distance बहुत ज़्यादा है, तो I can consider this as an arc length. I can consider BC as an arc. So theta is equal to arc length, that is BC, upon AB, that is the distance of the planet from Earth. Now I know the value of theta, I know the value of BC because this is already placed on Earth. I can measure it very easily. These are accessible items. I can get the value of AB. AB is hence equal to BC upon theta, where theta is in radians, I repeat again. So this gives me the value of planet A or star A from Earth. Similarly, we can find out distances of Earth from other planets, Sun from Earth. We can find out the orbital distance of Earth, orbital distance of Moon, and all those distances. So friends, next class we are going to start with the microscopic measurements, how we can measure the microscopic lengths, and after that we'll start with the measurement of mass and time and error calculation. Till that time, keep enjoying, keep watching the videos, liking the videos and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.